Brexit is here, the divorce formally completed in January. While many now look at the island with mixed feelings, you should still send a declaration of love afterwards. While politics are still renegotiating and the economic markets are shaking, let's celebrate the country despite the separation. For what we love about Great Britain, what we associate with the island, or what simply remains unforgettable. The royals. Who has such royals? The dusty image of the royal family has long been a thing of the past, and the royal family continues to fill colorful papers and entire special programs in Germany. Even the completed Brexit will not diminish interest in Queen and Co. And they're humorous. British humor is world famous. The colorful troupe and the disgusted looking guy are only representatives of the island's humorists. The comedian group Monty Python made fans laugh back in the 1970s with anarchic humor in films like The Life of Brian. I've even seen that one in school. Actor Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean, successfully turned a nerd into a cult star. And it's nostalgic. Speaking of cult, Dinner for One. Almost everyone knows this dinner party in Germany. If you don't watch this on New Year's Eve, you must be an alien. No wonder, since the skit played about Miss Sophie and her butler James is shown at least once a year on German television, and that is New Year's Eve. And that for decades. But the curious thing about it, in the British homeland of the two actors Freddie Frinton and May Warden, however, the play is almost unknown. And musically, two bands are not only real British expert hits, but two of the greatest bands in pop history. While the Beatles broke up as a band in 1970, the Rolling Stones are still rocking the stages today. And culinary, I know what everybody always says about British food, but there are upsides too. To reduce the English cuisine to fish and chips would be as bad as it is wrong. The snack, made of fried fish fillet and potato sticks, is still popular and is probably the British answer to our beloved currywurst with fries. The British breakfast with scrambled eggs, sausages and bacon has long been an international bestseller. Yeah, and I like this, and I shouldn't, I know. And then there's something fantastically successful. Hogwarts, Quidditch and Gryffindor. Almost every child knows the strange sounding vocabulary. The story of the Sorcerer's Apprentice Harry Potter is after all one of the most successful novel series of today. Over 500 million books sold, translated into 80 languages. Author Joanne K. Rowling is one of the richest celebrities in Great Britain. And by the way, every Sunday on my Lego review channel, I present Harry Potter Lego in detail and talk about this, if it's worth it to buy it, what are the figures in it, and so on. It's more for collectors than not for your kids, but if you have kids, you can watch that too. Adventurous. Just look at a certain number and you know which British flagship hero is at stake. The thirst for advantage of the thirst for adventure of the secret agent James Bond 007 seems almost unbroken. The 26th Bond is coming soon. And of course I've got something shrewd. This heroine is neither young nor beautiful, and we still love her for her quirky appearances in a number of criminal cases. Miss Marple, fictional character in the stories of the English author Agatha Christie, is the most headstrong queen of crime. And my absolute favorite. But Margaret Rutherford is the only real Miss Marple, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen her for movies. And they're extravagant. The most famous horse race in the world is in Ascot, and is hardly conceivable without the extravagant head creations of the English ladies. So much attention for a head is unimaginable in Germany and makes you a little jealous if you're a lady. And there's some stylish stuff about this too. Cozy and pretty like an English cottage. The country house style is often copied. Yeah, even here in Germany. After all, you can also set up your apartment as if you were living in a British stone house in the country. As you can see, I don't, but you could. And after that little sidewalk from all the Brexit, If you still want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget my other channels. And I'll see you in my next video. Viel Spaß!